20 minutes to do the presentation. After that will be 5 minutes questions from the judges. You will be notified as the remaining 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and finally 30 seconds. So have a good day.
So welcome everybody. We're at TBT Solutions. And first I'll present my one colleagues. This here is based on milieu. He's an entrepreneurship student like I am. And he has a strong social media gathering, and he's really good at managing it. And he had classes on it. He's very good with social media aspects. And he also has knowledge of pure vodka beforehand, as does my second colleague, Anthony Cooley. Who's also an entrepreneurship student, and he's also very strong in consultations. That's what he does for work, actually. And myself, Tyler Bougie, entrepreneurship students. I'm a social activist. Like I've always been interested in any problems to do with socialism, media. I'm a little hippie like that, let's say. And we're going to be talking about Romeo's Gin, the main product we're trying to sell here, along with pure vodka. We're really trying to focus on the brand and its philosophy that it conveys to the people. We actually really do agree with the philosophy, bringing in Quebec art and all art around the world, and really emphasizing on that. And like every bottle is telling a story, and that's something we really want to bring to the people, let them know about it. It's that with every image on the bottle, there's a meaning behind it, and a strong meaning to it. And it's not only about the meaning of the actual art, but it's about actually supporting the art behind it. And like the case said, it's selling a cause with a product and not a product with a cause. As entrepreneurship students, we're really taking that home with us. That really resonated with us. And it's something that we really wanted to resonate with our consumers.
So first of all, we begin with analyzing the SWOT analysis. It goes into 4 phases: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. First of all, the product quality is something that's definitely a strength for you guys. It's a high product quality, like you have established. It has a great reputation, meaning won awards, and it has a good past, especially with the pure vodka's implication into the market out there. Weaknesses, it's a small company compared to what's out there in the market right now. Meaning that there are big fishes in the tank already, and a small company like yours trying to get established is something maybe it's a weakness to look at. Opportunities, there's definitely, as we've seen, growth in the spirit sector. So there's definitely opportunities to conquer that and everybody to get a share of that market. Also, the social movement is a part of the opportunities because this whole campaign that's involved into bringing social forward and bringing awareness is very important. The threats, in Quebec, there's a particular threat concerning the alcohol laws and all the regulations, so definitely something to look at. Afterwards, international export laws, exporting in North America, especially in the US these days, can be a problem, so there's definitely regulations out there you have to be aware of. And the competitors, like I said before, competitors are fierce. It's a big market. Everybody wants a share of it, and it's something really important to conquer.
So our objective with all this, we think that, well, by 2018, we want to increase by 10% Romeo's Gin sales in international scales. So when we're talking about international scales, we want from Canada, all over Canada and the US. And if we go by the social media, it's sure that we cannot really control where it spreads. So let's say if you share it and someone from France hear it, we don't control it. So it can be another thing in the international scales.
Yeah. So here we're going to give a rundown of our 3 solutions, and then we'll go more in depth with them. Firstly, we're going to be doing a social media contest. Again, we really like the idea of having art on the bottle, and we believe we can take that to social media, gather a following with it, and doing competitions that get people to enjoy it. And the best art will be voted upon by everyone. We will have safeguards, so some sensitive material won't be voted up. But if we have art from the people being put onto the bottles, that's something we think that can drive awareness and thus sales eventually. Secondly, we go to events like museums, that type of stuff, and we kind of promote it there. Obviously, we won't be like straight up giving alcohol to the people there, well, depending on the event, but we're going to be showing the art and showing the meaning behind every single like top 3 competitors that we have for putting up the art there, and we really believe that can help push sales too and awareness. And finally, just taking Romeo Gin and putting it with pure vodka and doing advertisements with them both together on social media, maybe some television if we can afford it, but with the budget, maybe not. So mostly social media, and that's what we'll be driving home. People already recognize pure vodka. People know it's a great quality product. It's a fantastic product. We just gotta mix the two, and through association, it'll drive the gin sales.
So more in depth now, social media contest. A small collateral. Creating this contest will get people implicated. The community will be implicated in decisions. So for example, if we choose a voters ranking, we build an image. We have the images of popular artists showing up. People will be able to vote, interact with the product itself, and then at the end, votes will be counted, and we can decide for the winning art that will be shown on the bottles. That's a great way to raise awareness with people interacting, and then publishing the bottle afterwards with local art or any other artist. The pros, like I said, interaction with public, increase awareness. Cons can be if sensitive image or art or people that don't share the same views on art to be published, it's definitely a con. And there could be a possible chance of disagreement, of course, because everybody shares their opinion.
The solution 2 will be promoting events. So first, promoting events in heart, even because the gin's kind of image is more focused on art. So in conventions and events, by example, the Montreal Design Festival in the summer, this can be a good idea. For the pros for this idea will be, it's an easy way to one-to-one interaction. So that means that people that love art will be attracted by these events. So the main, maybe not the main, but a lot of people that love art will be attracted more to this kind of gin than another one, because this one promotes and have a social cause focus on art. It gives also opportunities for tasting, like other, by example, Jägermeister in the winter, there's in the whole port, there's an event. They have tasting. A lot of people that never maybe taste this goes there, oh, that's good, and then after they buy it. And brand visibility, of sure. Of course, if the names isn't the name of the event or one of the promoters, it's really good for the brand visibility. The cons, it's a limited interactions. So let's say when there's a festival, an event, not everyone can go there. Let's say if you live 4 hours of drive from the event, you won't, maybe yeah, maybe not, but a lot of people won't drive there just to taste alcohol or see the event.
And finally, our third solution, which was associating Romeo's gin with pure vodka. While it does have some good pros, because it's such a good quality product, of course it's going to be associated with also being a good quality product, which it is. However, if somebody already doesn't like the vodka for whatever reason they may have, again, they could just not like this product for the same reason. Or associating 2 products together, another bad thing to do is if ever there is a PR fail, it's going to be associated between both products. So keeping a distinction between 2 products, it's a safe thing for your long-term strategy, we believe. And finally, with a good client base already existing, we got a good following, like just like that. Instead of having to go, like our first solution, go on social media and gather a following, just right here with any type of advertising, there's already a following there.
So what we've discussed and determined for a final solution, it will be the mix of the solution 1 and 2. So we're going to get going with the social media contest, like I said before, the voting and all of that. as well as the advertising arts and for the conventions, participating in events, a lot of PR, stuff like that, to make sure that the brand gets as much visibility as possible in order to be recognized internationally. The buyer persona, so just to give a brief example of who a buyer would be, this is average Aaron. Legal drinking age, of course, because here in Canada it's 18, but overseas and elsewhere internationally it could be 21, so we'll leave it at legal drinking age, of course. Sex, not in particular, because anybody could be a gin enthusiast or gin lover, girls and boys. Gin and art enthusiasts, people want to get implicated into the community and everything, and not community in the culture of the social movement. The main target is people who share the mindset, just the simple mindset of the one with the cause first and then the product. So meaning like before selling a cause with a product, people who want to encourage that mindset, people who are willing to go there, not simply just drinking gin, but more drinking gin to with the cause of socialism and course. Income, 45K and up with as household income, making sure that everybody has a budget to purchase your products. Although it is a very democratized product like we've seen before, so everybody can get their hands on for the price that it's being retailed at right now.
So the tactics. First, giving prices for the top three competition winners. So let's say first place, the guy that created the arts will go on the bottle, and like we heard, maybe 2 bottles will be produced the next year. So like really, the hearts goes on the bottle. The bottle is the first prize. Then second prizes can be promotion. So you're backing up a specific artist. And the third prize can be just money or free bottles. I'm sure that we have the foundation, Romeo's Foundation, that 5% is given to make hearts less expensive. So maybe something can make quelque chose peut être fait. Pardon, quelque chose peut être fait avec ça. Donc, comme ton argent collecté de 5% peut soutenir un artiste ou un event dans le domaine de l'art. Also, advertising campaign, the spirit of love. So if you see, there's like a word play with it, spirit for spirit alcohol, and love because like Romeo's and Juliet. So the name of the campaign will be the spirit of love. We will create a hashtag that people will post on Instagram or social media. Let's say you create a nice art, you post it on Facebook, Instagram with the hashtag. Then the Romeo's Gin, just scroll down. Oh, this one's good. This one's good. And then that way you participate in the contest. Also, hosting events, hearts and spirit events. So I see this often on Facebook. People go there just to networking about hearts and spirits, or there's cigars, there's everything. So maybe like an event with the name of the company linked to an art, specific art. So there's many type of arts, and also promoting product in arts event, of course. So promoting our products in all the events we can possible.
So now I'll be covering a pretty important part of how we're going to be spending 65K. Well, since our main solution is this campaign, we're going to be dedicating at least half of the money towards it. So that's for social media coordinators, that's for doing some SEO, and then we're going to be dedicating some money, I think it's $10,250 towards prizes, because we want to keep this going for a long time and really give an incentive to people to participate. Because more participation, more awareness, more revenue. And finally, the last bit there is for events. So we're going there for providing free alcohol, for providing just to pay volunteers to be there, just to gather a better following there. So just to recap everything, the spirit of love. That's the campaign we're trying to push here. We really want to drive this home with people. It's about art, it's about spirits, it's about a genuine love for the product, but not only love for the product, but love for art, and especially Quebecois art. Now, without this campaign, we don't think that we'd be able to generate this type of increase in sales, where the 10% increase is supposed to be generated through this campaign, mixed with the events, and hopefully we can get it done by 2018. So, thank you very much, everyone, and we can be taking questions now. Thank you.
Thank you. So the presentation was 14 minutes and 50 seconds, and here are the judges for 5 minutes for questions.
Thank you.
My first question would be, what made you settle on a 10% increase as an objective for this campaign?
Yeah, it's a pretty good question because, of course, that's pretty important right there. But we're selling on that because we saw that there's a 4.5% increase between 2014 and 15, and we figured with a strong social media push in the United States, a very large market with, what was it,
350 million.
Yeah, 350 million people there, and a huge sales in vodka the years prior. We really think we could push for double that and double it a bit, so we did 10%. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Oui, j'aimerais savoir comment vous allez faire pour convaincre les gens à aller voter au concours.
En fait, en créant le concours, et puis ça va créer de la visibilité. Comme un peu, si vous êtes familier avec EA Sports, ils ont fait la même chose, c'est ce qui nous a inspiré en fait à faire ce concours. À faire le concours, choisir une image, poster une image, puis on vote pour le joueur est affiché. Ça fait en sorte que tout le monde est content parce que tout le monde a participé dans la création de l'événement. Donc nous, on voudrait faire la même chose, créer un système pour que les gens aient voté en ligne ou avec en utilisant le hashtag, que tout le monde se retrouve sur la même page, puisse voter, on prend le nombre de votes en compte, puis ensuite choisir les images, puis les afficher sur les bouteilles. Évidemment, ça va changer à chaque année, puis après, par la suite, avec l'introduction à la deuxième bouteille, les gens vont peut-être plus être contents d'y participer, puis ça va leur donner comme un sentiment d'importance aussi, parce que c'est la culture, puis tout le mouvement social qui embarque dans ce projet-là, qui participe.
Mais il n'y a pas un incitatif pour les votants, pour les personnes votantes.
Bien, comme on avait parlé, il y avait les prix, ça c'est ce qu'on a distribué,
Des
mais...
prix en plus des prix donnés aux trois gagnants.
Exactement. Mais les gagnants, en fait, qui ont de leur art, l'artiste en tant que tel, ils vont avoir des dons, comme ça, pour les aider. Puis par la suite, par les voteurs aussi, les prix vont être donnés par une sélection, peu importe le voteur.
Ok, excellent.
Vous, votre première solution qui concerne les médias sociaux, avec ce qu'on discutait au niveau du concours et tout, c'est pour augmenter un peu la notoriété de la marque, mais votre objectif, c'est d'augmenter les ventes. Donc, comment un concours artistique va vous permettre de faire augmenter les ventes que les gens agissent par la suite?
Très bonne question. Premièrement, c'est sûr que si le monde il entend parler du produit, donc si first, vous n'entendez pas parler du produit, quand vous allez rentrer à l'SQ, vous allez rentrer dans un magasin, vous n'allez pas savoir où vous en allez, vous n'allez même pas savoir qu'il y a un nouveau produit en magasin. Mais le fait, on le promote beaucoup sur les réseaux sociaux. Quand tu vas arriver dans le magasin, à quelque part, tu vas faire « Ah, regarde ça, je l'ai vu souvent ça, j'ai entendu parler souvent de ça, j'ai vu souvent sur Facebook. » Sur Instagram, il y en a plein, les filles, les masques noirs, les dents blanches, les filles sont bonnes là-dedans. Mais je montre ça sur Instagram, c'est la publicité, puis je veux pas de d'autres filles qui disent « Ah ben là, je sais même pas si ça marche, mais mon ami va l'acheter, elle a mis ça sur Instagram, la publicité, je vais aller l'acheter, puis vous allez chez Sephora, le masque noir, tout le temps le stock. Donc, c'est ma blonde, Donc, si vous allez dans le fond, aussitôt que vous allez rentrer dans un magasin, vous allez voir la bouteille, je veux pas le cerveau humain, il fait un lien avec ce que vous avez vu sur les réseaux sociaux. Il va dire, regarde, je vais l'essayer, je l'ai vu, ça doit être bon si j'ai vu beaucoup. Donc, les sales vont monter, c'est sûr. Plus vous êtes sur les réseaux sociaux, c'est sûr que les sales vont monter.
Qu'est-ce qui vous a fait choisir l'option 1 et 2 plutôt que la troisième option?
La troisième option, dans le fond, la troisième option, c'est qu'on s'est dit, dans le fond, le monde de Pure Vodka, il faut que le monde, first, ait entendu parler de Pure Vodka. Donc déjà là, ça se limite à seulement le monde qui a entendu parler de Pure Vodka et qui l'ont aimé. en Cameton, si vous par exemple vous aimez la vodka mais vous voulez rien savoir du gin, vous n'allez pas sortir, ça ne va pas vous tenter d'aller chercher du gin. Donc c'est pour ça qu'en les autres solutions étaient plus attractives à aller voir, vu que la marge de manœuvre, aussi qu'on pouvait, la flotte de personnes était plus large, vu que là c'est vraiment le monde de pure vodka, aussi le monde des arts, le monde du gin, pas juste le monde de pure vodka.